Hey, y'all. Golly, right out of the gate, I trip over my words. So this is another Sabaton request for Anzac Day from Jennifer Upcott, and just did No Bullets Fly, which is pretty bitchin'. It's about a B-17 crew and a German, I don't know, Focke-Wulf, I think is the brand or the model of that airplane, that German fighter. It was pretty cool, and I hope you get a chance to see it. And just again, just let me say happy Anzac Day to all my friends down in Australia and New Zealand. So these will all be published on the 25th of April, 24th here in Texas, which is the 25th for you guys, and it's in recognition of your brave military and capable military. I should say. Okay, just so y'all know, just let me bring back up to speed. I have to pause it, and to do that is it. Yeah, it's just going to be something that I got to do. I'm trying to figure out how to bring it up. It doesn't matter. So let me bring up. We're going to do another Sabaton. This one's called 1916, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, y'all. Without further delay, let's get into it. Here we go. And happy Anzac Day again. Here we go.
Years old when I went to the war to fight for a land fit for heroes. God on my side and a gun in my hand, chasing my days down to zero. And I marched and I fought and I bled and I died, and I never did get any older. But I knew at the time that a year in the line was a long enough life for a soldier. Shoulder to shoulder, our thirst for the hun, we were food for the gun, and that's what you are when you're soldiers.
Okay, I got to pause it, y'all. Sorry. Interesting story here. He's talking about, he was 16 years old when he went to war, and he's talking about how him and his buddies believed in it enough to where they faked their age. They added 2 years to age, I think was the line that he used. And can you imagine 16 years old in that type of violence? I mean, a lot of people just don't understand how stinking violent things like that are. And World War I was was extremely violent and ugly, and trying to maturely handle that. God, I don't know. I would hope that the generation that is 16 right now would have that kind of, you know, patriotism, I guess you could call it, and maturity. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure that would happen. I mean, I hope that it would, but I don't want to. I don't know. At 16, I couldn't have done it. There's just no way, man. I wasn't even mature to like 25, maybe even 30. My ex-wife might say I'm still not mature, but we're not together anymore either. So, yeah, I think it's great. Sabaton's doing a good job, man. And so let's just get back into it.
My friend cried, and he sank to his knees, coughing blood as he screamed for his mother. And I fell by his side, and that's how we died, clinging like kids to each other. And I lay in the mud, and the guts and the blood, and I wept as his body grew colder. And I called for my mother, and she never came, though it wasn't my fault, and I wasn't to blame. And the day's not half over, and 10,000 slain, and now there's nobody remembers our name. And that's how it is for a soldier.
Good Lord. Sorry, y'all. I got to pause it here. That was a fast 2 minutes. Hats off to Sabaton for singing about war and about just the normal guy, man. Not the guy that gets all the accolades. The special forces guy and the fighter pilot, but just the down to earth guy that one day was delivering mail, and the next day he was on the front lines trying to save his country or save some other person's country, because that's how free people do. They go to the aid of others who are being taken advantage of. 57,000 casualties to gain 3 miles. Unbelievable. I don't think we play tit for tat like that today. I would hope not. But again, no one in the Pentagon calls me to ask me my opinion, so I have no say so in it. I wish I did. There's enough of us who see the madness in it, but long after I'm gone, conflicts will be breaking out, man. It's just the way it is, and it's there's just nothing I can do about it other than just wish someday maybe that would stop it. Again, no one cares about what I think. Sabaton, you're doing a damn good job keeping this in, in the memory of folks that, like it says, man, no one remembers. And that's pretty true. Man, my face is red. It's hot. It's hot in Texas, man, and it's still just spring. All right, so let's get back into it, y'all. Six miles of ground, 600,000 dead. That sure causes you to think, Look at all them guys, especially the ones that were 16, who never had children, they have nobody to remember them for what they did, for who they were. They were just so young, man. They may have went at 16 and never made it to 17 or never made it to 18. Never had a car, never had a house, never had a dog, All these things that we consider life, they never got the opportunity just because of the politicians, man. I guarantee you, like I've said this before, if a politician had to fight a war, we wouldn't have any more wars, That's just the cold hard fact of it. It's not the politician or the politician's children that are fighting in these conflicts. These are mom and pop kids. These are kids who hauled hay one summer, and the next summer they're in a trench in 1916 duking it out with the Germans, All right, y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Happy ANZAC Day, like I said before. And, yeah, man, that's going to do it for me. So till I see y'all again, I'll catch you on down the road. Here we go.